Welcome back to Zootastic, your number one stop for penguin-powered adventures, quirky animal tales, and a lot of waddling. And today, put on your imaginary tuxedo and polish up your best penguin impression, because we're diving into the hilarious, adorable, and surprisingly dramatic world of the African penguins at the Allwetterzoo Münster in Germany. Let's waddle right into it. First of all, yes, you heard correctly, African penguins. And no, they are not lost or confused. These penguins actually prefer warm, sunny beaches over icy and Arctic landscapes. Think of them as the beach-loving surfers of the penguin family, less freezing cold, more sunglasses and suntan lotion vibes. Now, let's get straight into fun fact number one. African penguins have a very distinctive nickname, jackass penguins. Yeah, I'm serious. But wait, it's not what you think. They earned this nickname because of their loud, donkey-like braying sounds. Imagine strolling around the zoo and suddenly hearing a donkey bray from the penguin enclosure. That's comedy gold right there. Here at the Allwetter Zoo Münster, these charming penguins steal the show daily. Visitors can watch their amusing antics, from clumsy waddles to graceful swims. Basically, the penguin equivalent of going from zero to Olympic swimmer the second they hit the water. On land, they are adorably clumsy, but underwater, they are streamlined torpedoes, capable of speeds up to 20 kilometers per hour. Imagine being able to sprint that fast underwater. Forget Michael Phelps, we've got penguin power. And another quirky fact, African penguins are known for their dramatic personalities. They form monogamous pairs, often staying together for years. And like any good relationship, theirs is filled with affection and occasional drama. They greet each other by bowing, preening feathers, and singing duets, but they're also known for noisy, dramatic arguments over nest territory or fish snacks. Basically, they are the soap opera stars of the penguin world, complete with romantic reunions and petty squabbles. Now let's talk fashion. Penguin fashion, of course. Did you know African penguins have a unique pattern of black spots on their chests that's as distinctive as human fingerprints? That's right, no two penguins have the same spot pattern, making each one uniquely identifiable. Think of it as nature's own penguin ID system. CSI Penguin Edition, anyone? And speaking of their feathers, African penguins go through a process called catastrophic molting. Yeah, it sounds dramatic, and honestly, it is. During molting season, they lose all their feathers at once and spend about 3 weeks looking hilariously patchy and awkward. And during this time, they are grumpy, itchy, and hungry. Basically, the penguin equivalent of a teenager on a bad hair day. Now let's dive deeper into their gourmet food choices. African penguins mainly eat small fish like anchovies and sardines, and they are excellent hunters. They can dive up to 100 meters deep and hold their breath for about 2.5 minutes. That's enough time to casually swim a few laps around your local pool, just way more impressive and without goggles. Unfortunately, these charming penguins face serious challenges in the wild. They are classified as endangered, largely due to overfishing, oil spills, and habitat loss. That's why the conservation efforts at zoos like Allwetterzoo Münster are incredibly important. Every visitor who falls in love with these penguins helps raise awareness of their plight. At Allwetterzoo Münster you can often catch feeding time, which, believe me, is absolute comedy. Watching penguins chase after fish thrown by their keepers is like watching kids chase candy at a birthday party. Fun, chaotic, and occasionally messy. Definitely a highlight worth seeing. And here's one more adorable fact. African penguins are incredibly vocal, using different calls to communicate distinct messages. They've got specific calls for greetings, warnings, and even romantic serenades. Picture a penguin serenading its partner with loud donkey-like braying. It's romance, penguin style. So next time you're at the Allwetter Zoo Münster, don't miss out on these tuxedo-clad comedians. Take a moment to enjoy their charming waddles, their soap opera-worthy interactions, and their incredible swimming skills. You might just leave the zoo with a new favorite bird, one that's stylish, funny, and surprisingly dramatic. And that wraps up today's Zootastic penguin adventure. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and tell me which animal you want to see next. Until then, stay curious, stay waddly, and keep your life Zootastic.